You join me as we climb up to the Spanish border from France. We're going to Girona, and I'm gonna go for the Mare del Mont, KOM. It's the biggest climb in Girona, right around 1,000 meters, 43 minutes. George Bennett has the KOM. I'm currently 5th on the leaderboard from a time I did in 2023. I need to go about 3 minutes faster to take the KOM. I think it's doable. I need about 380 watts. Can you go up? You joined me on the 5:30 train from Nice to Marseille. We're on the way to Girona. It's the first leg of the trip. Got 2 different trains to take. It's dark outside. Have to start early, short winter days, and I want to make it there before sunset. Yeah, I should get to just near the Spanish border at around 1 o'clock. And then I'll ride from there into Girona. I guess I didn't realize how late the sun comes up because it's still dark. And I'm already digging into my baguette supply. I don't think it's gonna last me the whole trip. I'm already 1 down, 1 more to go. You see, we're nearing the Spanish border now. I'm getting off at the next stop. Doing a little warm up before I get there. Got the bike all suited up, kit's on, ready to go. It's a little over 100K, not too much climbing into Girona. Starting the ride to Girona from this town. Got the bike packing rig set up. This is all my stuff for the next few days in this bag. Otherwise, just a normal road setup. I gotta find a water fountain before I start the ride. It's pretty chilly, but it's sunny. Looks like it's gonna be a great day to ride. All right, I'm going away from the coast now, in towards the border with Spain. I've ridden this road a couple times from the other direction, from Spain into France. But this will be my first time going France into Spain. We basically follow this river that comes down to the coast. We go up and then the border is at the top of the climb. I'm feeling pretty rough, but I mean with these views, it's hard to feel too bad. There is a lot of water everywhere. There might be a couple flooded sections along this river. Oh no, the road is flooded. Ah! I didn't bring any chain lube, so trying to avoid getting my chain dirty on this ride. I've got to deal with it for the rest of this trip if I do. It's a really beautiful ride. More water though. Ah! Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to avoid the water. Well, so much for avoiding the water. The road is an actual river. Oh my gosh. It looks pretty clean at least. I just started the really steep concrete section that goes up to the Spanish border. This is the only real climb on the ride today. We go up this, down the other side into Spain, and then it's basically just gradual, slight uphill all the way to Girona, but it's so small that you can't even really feel it. It is already getting pretty late though. I mean, it's only like 2 o'clock, but given that it's one of the shortest days of the year, December 31st, there's yeah, not a lot of daylight left. So I got to keep a little bit of pace up here so we can get to Girona before sunset, because I didn't bring any lights. This climb is a little bit harder than I expected, but I'm loving it. You can go all the way back to the sea there. Awesome views. It's really steep though. Some of these hairpins are like 17–20%. It's a bit savage for bike packing. The top of the climb. Last views of the sea for a bit. Wow. Col de Banyol. All right, here we go, I guess. Ah! Oh my God, that was kind of fun. I'm down off the descent now. This is the life, man. I don't know if there's any better feeling in this world than an A to B ride in the sunshine on beautiful roads. You gotta do an A to B bikepacking ride. I think it's the best way to ride there is. Train, bike, some baguettes. You can get anywhere in Europe. See anything. It's amazing. I've been absolutely flying in this tailwind. I think averaging like 35K plus for the last hour or so. Less than 30K out from Girona now. Just taking it in nice and easy. Actually feeling pretty decent, even though I haven't slept at all. It's really beautiful out here. Helps to wash away some of the fatigue. Look at those snow caps over there. Really nice how the sun's hitting it. That's the Pyrenees. Couldn't tell you what mountain, but something in the Pyrenees at least. Made it to Girona. This is my slightly sketchy hostel gray area setup. I originally found this place as an Airbnb earlier in the year. Stayed here twice before, but you can't beat the price. 30 euros a night, and it's in Old Town Girona. Great location. But yeah, it's like this ancient big apartment, like 5 or 6 bedrooms. This is definitely the one of the grungiest rooms they have, but I do sort of have a window out into the staircase, which is something I've never seen before. But yeah, I mean, it works for me. Ready to go. This is the classic view, the Eiffel Bridge, cathedral in the background. Got the bike in race mode. Gonna do probably a 4-hour ride today. Maybe some sweet spot intervals if I feel okay. Just left Girona. We're on Els Àngels. It's the closest climb to the city, although it's barely a climb. It's I think like 3.5% average, something like that. Got a couple of downhill and flat sections in it. I did an effort on this climb in 2023. I think I'm like 4th on the leaderboard or something like that. We'll do Els and then I'll go hit up Rocacorba. I think it's totally overrated, but can't go to Girona without at least visiting. I've actually only done the climb once, even though I've spent over the years a couple months in Girona. But I'll show you guys what it's about. I didn't really have any food to eat for breakfast this morning in my sketchy hostel, so just had a couple of bottles full of sugar water. Get me going in the morning. It's not ideal, but I mean, it's fine. I'm here mostly to visit my friend Colton, who's buying a house nearby. It's not very often that I get passed while doing an interval, but if it was gonna happen anywhere, it'd be on Els in Girona. It's probably the highest concentration of pro cyclists on that road of any road in the world. I think that was Paul Double. He's not only a World Tour cyclist, but also a Girona Strava fiend. He has the 2 big KOMs on Rocacorba and Mare. He passed me on Els. I just got off the C66 highway that connects Girona to Banyoles and Rocacorba. Now heading to the bottom of Rocacorba. I'll go up the climb at a decent sweet spot pace, but not trying to do a full gas effort. I just want to see how the legs feel a little bit after all the travel, and then tomorrow easy going before Mare del Mont. All right, this is the bottom of Rocacorba. Just had to start my effort. Let you know how it goes. Top of Rocacorba, there it is. I actually felt a little bit better than I expected. So I did like 380. Before I left for the US, that was like kind of hard sweet spot. Definitely felt a little bit harder than that today, but hopefully I haven't lost too much fitness. Just that like 5 weeks of low volume, the illness and all the travel and not great training definitely takes a little bit out, but hopefully it'll come back fast as well. It's pretty nice up here, sunny. This is the sign, and then I think the viewpoint is over here, but it's pretty hazy today. Yeah, pretty happy with that. 380. I think I'm gonna try to hold around that, maybe a little bit more on Mare del Mont. It's today this was like 31 minutes on Rocacorba, which is like a really slow time. So maybe my power meter's reading a bit off, or I did gain a little bit of weight in the US as well. Yeah, I'm feeling decently optimistic at least. I just stopped to say hello to these cows and warm up in the sun for a minute because it's really cold on this descent. Oh my God. It's nice in the sun at least. And these cows are cute. Hello. Hola. My friend Colton from LA just bought this crazy house near Girona. It's on a bunch of land, but at the moment it's basically stone ruins, not really livable. He plans to move out here when the renovations are finished, probably 3 to 5 years sometime. I can't wait to see what it looks like when he's done with it.
The boar. Fucking pigs.
We're checking out the trails on Colton's new property. Property owner of today.
As of today.
Checking out his new digs. We just saw the ruins of the house.
It's not ruins. I wouldn't go straight to ruins.
I think it's pretty much ruins. We've been trying to light a fire for about 45 minutes. So far we've mostly burnt some paper trash and given ourselves plastic poisoning from all the fumes. But now we're employing an axe, or what Colton is.
I don't know how.
Will he manage to do anything?
Not really. It's like 6-8 inches deep, like the whole thing.
Oh, it's pretty nice in here now, huh?
Fuck yes.
Yeah, so this is gonna be my bedroom in approximately 10 years when this project is finished. This tiny electric pump from Cyc Plus is USB-C chargeable and perfect for bike packing. I've got an affiliate link in the description if you want to check it out. All right, we're on the way to the bottom of Mare del Mont. This is Alex, Girona local, you would say, yeah. Coming out today, gonna help me film a little bit. Not feeling amazing in the legs, but gonna give it a go for sure, no matter what. A little bit cloudy out here, a little bit cold, but the wind should be good. Yeah, it should be a good day for a rip. I think that's the mountain over there, yeah?
No snow, it looks like.
We're going up to like 1,000 meters, so it'll be a bit cold, but not wintry, hopefully. KOM is George Bennett, World Tour cyclist, and then second place is Martin van Riel, pro triathlete who lives in Girona. The KOM time is about 43 minutes. My PR is about 46. I think I need to average around 380 or a little more, but we'll see. It's very condition dependent. The bottom half of the climb is really flat and then steep for the second half up to the top. So with a little bit of cold air, it'll be slower. I'll do a slightly negative pacing strategy. So a little bit easier in the beginning and then bring it up hopefully like over 400 at the end if I feel good. I think Alex is gonna do a little lead out, see what we can do. All right, this is the peak. We're just on the bottom at the flat section now. About to start the warm up and then hit it. This is the start of the Mare del Mont effort. It starts on a pretty flat stretch for the first half, as I was talking about earlier. So a lead out is very beneficial. You can see we're going like over 30k an hour. Can you go up? No. All right, thanks, man. Look. Alex was able to give me about 2 minutes, which is still something. I was getting pretty aero there. You can see the chin coming out into the chest cam. I was trying to stay aero at the bottom here before it gets to the steep section and keep the speed up. I lost a little bit of time on George Bennett right from the beginning, but then actually brought it back a little bit towards the end of the flat section, so I was a little bit ahead before the really steep climbing started. You can see it's not just like a flat highway road, it's like a lot of curves and corners and ups and downs. So it's pretty hard to keep the power on. Definitely an interesting effort. If you're gonna come to Girona to ride, I would definitely recommend doing a ride up Mare del Mont. There's actually 2 ways you can go up, and on this ride we went down the other road. They meet at about halfway up. The other way is a bit worse surface and some even crazier hairpins. It's pretty cool. I've never actually been up that way, but the Strava verified segment comes up this one. I'd say this is probably one of the nicest climbs in Girona, in my opinion. I would rather do this over Rocacorba for sure. We left Girona just after noon because I wanted it to be as warm as possible for that bottom section. Basically, the warmer the air is, the lower the air resistance is. You'll go a lot faster on a flat section with warmer air. You come out of the trees near the top and the views start to get really good. This climb stands alone pretty much with flat all around, so you get a really interesting panoramic view from the top. I was actually still feeling pretty decent towards the top, so you can see the power is quite high here. I think I was pushing well over 400 for the last 10 minutes. And I actually took a little bit of time back on George Bennett, but I just wasn't quite aggressive enough at the bottom steep sections to stay with him, because I thought that I would most likely blow up if I tried to hold that power. In the end, maybe I could have gone a little bit harder from the bottom and been closer, but with a minute gap, I think it was unlikely. I needed better legs and better conditions.
Oh, that was hard. It's like a minute off the KOM, but 2 minutes up on my PR. I just didn't quite have the sauce. Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. Oh, it's a beautiful view here at the top, just below the cloud layer. I actually ended up feeling better than I expected on that one. Maybe should have been a little bit more ambitious with the power target. I was aiming for like 380, but that was yeah, nowhere near enough for the KOM. I averaged 387. I was like a minute down, but I was like 10 seconds down pretty much straight away on the flat section. Not sure if we just started a little bit too easy or what, but then I yeah, held that gap pretty much until the steep climbing, and then I was just slowly losing a little bit of time pretty much the whole way up. I forgot quite how inconsistent that climb is. There's like all these little ups and down, like roller coaster section, corner. Felt like unsustainably hard, but I actually felt decent, and I could keep pushing. I think I actually took a little bit of time back in the last like 10 minutes because I felt good enough to push pretty hard. But yeah, that KOM time is definitely fast. Coming back in the summer with warmer air would definitely make a pretty big difference. I'm shivering right now. If you can tell, it's pretty cold up here. I gotta descend now and find Alex. Oh, we're grabbing some water at the top, or well, near the top at this spring, reunited with Alex. It's pretty nice and sunny up here. George Bennett didn't bike pack here and stay in a sketchy hostel, so he also gets paid.
Pretty good effort for the off season.
Thanks. Heading up the supermarket. Got the Milka off-brand Haribo.
You almost didn't turn the camera on in time.
It's almost empty. Now we have to push hard to Girona. 50k an hour average, yeah? Just going on the highway. Gotta make it back before the sun sets. There's a beautiful town of Besalú up here. I'll grab a shot when we ride by. I think we're not gonna make sunset. It's already dusk out here, pretty cloudy, but we're on the last little bit of back roads before the highway into Girona. Alex has got a rear light, so hopefully we won't get run over. On your road bike? We're doing the coast loop from Girona with Kieran. He's on the hype new American team. Yeah. Modern American Pro Cycling.
Modern Adventure.
Modern Adventure Pro Cycling.
Yeah.
My boy's going to the tour in 2 years. Watch this space. It's cloudy and pretty cold out here, but we're trying to bring the summery vibes. My bike packing bag broke my front brake this morning, so just riding the rear brake. It's been a little bit sketchy, but honestly, Not as bad as you would expect. We're heading out of Girona into the freezing cold. Will we make it to the train on time? Gotta average 30k an hour.
When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no, you just rather watch me fall.
I just stopped to pump up my rear tire a couple times, but we're going over the last little climb from Spain into France. Now, just a few K to the train station, and then we'll be free. 1K to France. It's super windy. It's been a couple sketchy corners, but not too bad. Leaving Spain. Oh my God.
That stretch on the coast is known for being extremely windy, and Alex actually had the road closed on him once because it was so windy they thought it was dangerous. But we made it over and I caught my train back to Nice. I plan to do a few more of these long-range bikepacking trips, maybe into Italy or the French Alps later this year. So let me know what you thought of the video and if you have any ideas on where I should go next. Thanks for watching.